Be Florry happy. Yeah, I just woke up. Give me a break for a quick sec. Okie dokie. So, that fleet I was sending up there is gonna have to park in the Bay of Codent and land a little bit later. I might actually be able to full annex Tunis. As I remember last night selecting his provinces and being like, hey, hold on. I can't full annex him now, but if I siege him down, I might just be able to do that. Honestly, don't know where I'm gonna find the leaders to conquer the world with, but I could be a little bit more clever about the way I use my leaders, but yeah. Who honestly has the time? Freeze up a military leader on my end. I don't suppose you'll be able to enter that. Oh, you will. Fantastic. That's good. Are you even unsieging the land? Because I really do need you to start unsieging the land properly. And we'll wait with piecing out Tunis until we get call for peace, and then we'll piece him out. Two, three, four. Sortie. It's gonna save me quite a bit of actual infantry there. I didn't need to know when my navy is going to arrive in that Kamchatkan coast. I've got so many leaders right now that they're dying so fast that I don't know. It's making me wonder whether or not it's worth actually getting those leaders in the first place. Yeah. I know. Years time. Land. Must annex. Well aware. Not gonna go with the option for less mercenaries. I can't afford that. Could we go right on ahead and clean this place up? We can't. We have to siege this down first. Now, having forts in an area that you're coring is actually quite nice. So the rebels don't run around, you know, everywhere. They kind of tend to go to particular provinces, so that's nice. Like you can funnel them in the right direction and... Not damn, that's 80,000. He's like 40 units over his force limit. I'm gonna hope that I get the siege now, and then I can reinforce that. There you go. Still though, we have a lot of admin to save up before we can peace out Tunis, so we have plenty of time. And that hurts, but you know, we have to take that Berber land one day, so... Moving on. Actually, you're gonna take this out and then do that. He arrived. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna be able to take out Tunis in one go here. My god, I think I will. I think I actually will if I fight France. Siege up this. What should be like... Oh no, you need one more province. It's okay though, we've got time because we don't have the admin to core that shit anyway, so may as well wait. And my truce with France is over, right? So like there's no... Yeah, looks like I'll have more than enough time there. Oh my god, Tunis just got pieced out. I might actually be able to full annex him. Oh. Right, we got some galleys. I certainly don't want to be screwing around with you. So you're going bye-bye. See, I thought about it, and then I was like, no, there's no way we can full annex Tunis in one go. There's no way. But now that I take a look at it again, so I mean, it says he's 162. What the fuck, though? There's no way, though. I'm gonna leave him with like one province. Watch. I'm gonna leave him with like one province. It's gonna be sad, but that's the way it's gonna be. Burgundy, that scumbag, don't you feel betrayed? Oh yeah, I'm super betrayed. These stupid people. You know, I asked them, do you want to be integrated without me having to pay dip? I asked them nicely, and I was expecting them to say yes, because I've been nothing but a good overlord for them. I protected them from the French manners. I even destroyed their long-standing rival. You'd think they'd be grateful, but they responded with saying no to my offer for integrating them for free, and that just prompted me to be like, well, if you're gonna be like that, then oh my god, I can. What the fuck even? Banana. Oh, what even is this? This is sick. This isn't even sick, this is seek. Well, okay, guess we'll full annex Tunis in one go. I thought he'd be 2 wars, but you know, it depends. No. If I can full annex him in one go, I will. $3,000 and 1,600? That is a lot, though. No, you don't need that much. You honestly don't. 3,000 is not what you need by 1,600. No. By 1,600, you need to be able to afford level 3 advisors, have a strong army to beat your neighbors with, not be in danger of fighting any defensive wars, and you need to have influence and admin ideas, and that is about the only thing that you need. So I believe by 1,600 you ought to be on tech 17, but I'm not so sure. After that, all you need to do is be on the money with admin tech. You need to use your military tech as a measuring stick to know where you are in terms of military, in terms of the technology screen, and then you need to make sure that you grab these admin efficiencies as soon as possible. You want to grab these admin efficiencies ahead of time. So when it says 9 years ahead of time, that's when you want to grab tech 17, 23, and 27. And the moment you grab tech 17, you let it drop again. So you completely abandon admin tech until your military tech is on tech 23 or close to it. That's when you tech up admin, and that's when you make sure, or around that time, so when military tech is ahead of time on tech 22, that's when you want to save up admin points, so you're going to want to feed vassals majorly, and then you know, to save up admin, and then you make sure that you grab tech 23 about 9 years ahead of time, and then you let it drop again until the same thing happens with tech 27. So you let it drop, you wait until military tech is on 26 with about 9 years ahead of time, you feed vassals, try to save admin, and then you go to tech 27. The reason for this is that it not only reduces the coring cost, which that alone makes it so that 1 peace deal almost already pays back for the extra admin that you pay for being ahead of time. That almost pays back after 1 or 2 peace deals. Actually, with the new territorial system, it's probably 2 peace deals because all of the coring got split in half. So it's probably 2 peace deals. But nevertheless, it still pays back for itself because you'll be able to ask for more land. So anyone that used to be 2 wars is now going to be 1. Anyone that used to be 4 is now going to be 2. You know, it's amazing. And that's what you need to have by 1,600, the ability to do that. And there's not much else. Because really, once you get your admin efficiencies on the go, you're good. You're good. You're just good. Now, in certain positions, that means you're gonna need more def than in other positions. Like in some setups, that means you are gonna need 3k dev. Say if you're a horde and you're playing in this area is fucking shit, dude. You're not gonna make any fucking money out of this. It's just absolute garbage. It's just total shit, right? You don't make money here. It's like the trade. No, you don't make money here. So if your empire is situated over yonder, then you're gonna need like at least 3k dev to be able to pull that off. But if you own India, or own something along the lines of this, then you're not gonna need 3k dev by 1600. No, you don't. No, you don't. You'll be fine with like 1 or 1.7, something like. If you just own this, because it's all about making enough money to be able to afford level 3 advisors and having a strong military. And yeah, the same thing applies here. Like if you're in Europe and you own the Genoa trade node, that is, well, Italy is 1k at the start of the game, so it's like half Italy, so we'll just say 500, and then another 500 here. If you get that by 1600, you'll be good to go as well. As long as you're able to afford level 3 advisors and get the admin efficiencies on time. Volume low for others? No? Is it low? Please let me know. You can release Tunis 200% over is too much. Oh no, we've been 200% over for a great portion of this game. We're fine with going 200 over, as long as we don't have more than 5 war exhaustion, we can manage that. Now France actually gaining some land could have been bad, but he's still 2 wars, so I don't really care. In fact, Makina is on 163. Tunis was on 162, and I was able to full annex Tunis. So, was this exactly 100% though? Yeah. So we probably won't be able to take out Makina in one go. Do we have any war exhaustion to speak of? We do. So it's not really going to cost me... right now it says 1200, but if we buy down war exhaustion, then we may as well do that. Because we're going to do that anyway. Let's see, now it's only 1158. Still though, I'll piece them out once we get call for peace. I'll have to start coring that land. Oh! Well, that's a bit of a bummer now, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I just got trading in sugar, making a... Well, let's just look on the bright side of life. The next reduction's only gonna cost me 42, which really only saves me 8 dip, but still. 8 dip is 8 dip. And 8 dip is the biggest bonus we could get out of that, because the normal price is 75. We got a 10% discount just now from trading in sugar. And then it rounds it up to 8 Diplo points. So we actually got the bigger end of the shaft there. Yeah, Italy's a fucking beast at the start of the game. It's mostly due to the trade node though. Like, the development is nice and all that. I mean, that's 500 development. And Italy in itself is 1,000 development. Like, holy shit, dude. 1,000 development? What the fuck? And then, you know, owning Italy has another advantage in itself, in that if you do own Italy, you get those brilliant Italian ideas with the 25% core creation cost reduction. And that is, like, the core creation cost reduction, it's more than just the point. It's the time that you take to core provinces as well gets reduced by 25%, which is huge. That is humongous. That is probably the single biggest. Like, the points is nice and all that, but really, it's not about the point. It's more about time. And of course you could argue, yeah, it's about time that you need to generate the points. But that's only true when I'm piecing out people like Tunis who are who have hostile core creation cost increase. Other than that, I've never really had any problems with that point. Never. And I don't even have any core creation cost reductions. I don't. The one thing I need is speed, and that is what... That's what helps you out the most with something like the Ottomans, who are just able to core land in a ridiculously fast fashion. And you know, Coptic Ottomans, man, Coptic Ottomans is going to be so good in the next match, because you get 43% core creation cost reduction, and then another 25, because you get admin ideas, so you'll be at, let's see, negative 10%, and you're close to Coptic too. Like, you can go Coptic, like, so you can go, and fuck the HRE, man. Of course, you could make it even crazier and go Coptic, and then become the HRE Emperor if you get religious peace, and then pass 3 reforms. I can't show you this because I dismantled that disgusting piece of ass. But you can get another negative 10, so you'd be at, let's see, negative 43, and then Coptic is negative 53, and then negative 25 from admin, and you'll be at negative 78.3%. 78.3%. That is so much, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is normal to coring time? It's 3 years, right? It's 36 months. You'd be able to core land in 8 months. 8 months, ladies and gentlemen. 8 months with no war exhaustion. That is insanity. That is insane. That is so good. Holy shit, that's good. That's amazing. 8 months if you're the consul. 8 months as Coptic consul, guys. You cannot make world conquest any easier than that. Even without the stupid fricking what's its face, emperorship, you're still gonna be redonkulously fast. Do it? No, I will not be playing as consul. I've tried, but it's not fun to watch me play as consul. Honestly, it's not. I don't like doing that. It's not. This is not fun. Go for the world conquest record? Nah. Although theoretically, that would be the fastest way to do it. I don't care how hordified you are. Well, actually no. There's probably hordes. I don't know. That'd be tricky though. But I think the Ottomans would still win. Although... Well, no, Ottomans would win, because they can get those discounts, like, straight away. I don't know, though, because it's a bit of a stretch, like... But yeah, 8 months, man. 8 fucking months. It's ridiculous how fast that is. So I don't know if they're going to, like, keep including that 10% for creation cost. Like, that seems so... I don't know, that seems a bit imbalanced to Hindu, because the one thing that Hindu always had that other religions didn't was the 10% core creation cost reduction. I mean, that was the thing that wets your panties, and you'd always be like, oh, I don't want to go Hindu because I can't become the defender of the faith. But somewhere in the back of your head you were like, but the core creation cost, Florry, the core creation cost, Florry. Do it, Florry. You want the think about the months, Florry. The months. You want the Florry. And now you can just go Coptic, get defended. There is no reason to go for any other different religion. It is the best in every way. And I suppose you could argue that Catholicism and Protestantism have that as well if you went for the emperorship, because the emperorship has 10% core creation cost reduction in it as well. So there is that. But now you can get that 10% because Coptic is Christian, and if you get religious peace, you can get both. So I don't know, man. I hope they one day do something with Hindu that gives it, like, you know what? If you're, you know what would be really nice? If Shiva, instead of the aggressive expansion impact, had like 0.03 war exhaustion per month. Then Hindu would be back on the charts. Ugh. So you wouldn't get, and then it sort of balances out with Defender of the Faith as well, because Defender of the Faith would still be good, would still be nice with the extra morale that you get and the other things. But at least you'd have like one just mass conquering spree, which that is what this Shiva thing is all about as well. It's like core creation cost and aggressive expansion impact. It's all about expanding. There's a different deity for all about, you know, fighting very well. So I don't know. I think that would make sense, but I don't know. I'm a little bit biased towards Hindu, so I'm kind of inclined to make them stronger. Because I've always liked Hindu, and I've liked Hindu as well because of the extra. You can force your rulers to be better. You can give them like little bonuses, and they become slightly stronger. Coptic is a very weak religion. Nobody will go for it. Oh, everyone will go for it. In the new patch, it's gonna be so fun to grab your points too. I really like what they did with that. It's gonna be really fun to like you know, grab your holy sites and all that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone's gonna play with Coptic. Well, define everyone, but we're certainly gonna play with Coptic once the new patch comes out. Try to play as Armenia or something. I don't know. Try to play as Armenia and remove Kebab or something. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Time to go fight France though. France is gonna mess with me here. Let's just hope that they don't. I had armies that weren't doing anything. I ought to tell them to start doing something. I also need to go get myself another cup of coffee. Why am I at war with Burgundy? I can't integrate my vassals on time, so I cancelled the vassalization on Burgundy, and now I'm eating him. So, that's why. So, I can't integrate all of my vassals on time. I might actually want to do Tunis in 2 goes, just because I just won't have the admin to core that shit anyway. When can I ask for more admin points again? Yeah, not anytime soon. They are too influential. I'm gonna need to go deal with that. Speaking of which, before I go grab myself some coffee, I'm gonna make these people a little bit more happy with me. Oh, fuck all kinds of dock. Never mind. Looks like 4K is what we'll be asking, and then we'll have to remove land like nobody's business, because I gave them a little bit too much there. still need to remove some land, but that's okay. They killed the rebels on the land above Japan. Yup. We'll have to take care of these now. I believe that that's the last French fort. No, they built a new fort down there. And it doesn't look like they have forts over here, so... Once again, we fight France, we ask for 100%, we proclaim a guarantee on them, and actually in 4 years' time we'll be able to dow the 13 colonies, and we'll be able to fight them, Great Britain, without having to revoke my guarantee. I don't know who that was, but someone in the chat pointed that out to me. Hey, you don't need to revoke the guarantee and thereby truce break Great Britain. Because we wanted to do that, because he's 100%able, and if we annex him, we get the 13 colonies in Mexico for free. But if I just down the 13 colonies, Great Britain's going to be a co-belligerent. I'll be able to piece him out. We won't get a stab hit. It's fine. And we might do the same thing to France, actually, because that'll work. We can just proclaim a guarantee in him. Colony won't declare an independence war, because we're big bad Ryukyu and we'll defend them. And we'll be able to get France on the go. Take it on the go, you know, all that. Fancy jazz. Now I'm actually at 13.2% overextension right now, so what I could do is just peace out Tunis. Yeah, we'll just peace them out when this happens. And just full annex them. It's gonna be disgusting for a very long time. But, I mean, I can at least start coring some of it, and then we can start piecing out Ethiopia, which is also 100%. We can piece out Burgundy, which is also 100%. And from France, we're mostly going to be... well, a lot of the land that we're going to be asking for is colonies, actually. That's a complete lie. But we'll see how things go. We won't need as much admin on France. I don't know, it's going to be tight with the admin points here. It's going to be really tight. I honestly don't know what to do with Tunis. They're a real problem right now. That hostile corporation cost is a real fucking problem. It's unfortunate that they're so big. I honestly might just consider taking less.